Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Second beer of the IPA flight, we have Regulator, a hazy double IPA from Drastic Measures. And oh my goodness, a lot of people aren't in the know, like unless you're super into craft beer in Minnesota, it might not be one that you've heard of. Drastic Measures, I can tell you firsthand, absolutely slaps. So good. I've been to the tap room in a small little spot called Wadena, Minnesota, but their beers across the board, like even their sours I was getting into, which is not something I commonly say. But the Regulator here, Isha, a little bit different in color than what we had last time. The one before was more like orange juice. This one we get a little, I mean, it's still got the hazy coloring, but almost transparent-ish looking. I don't know.
Definitely clear.
But, I mean, you tell me. What are we feeling out of this one?
It's definitely different from what we just had. Less tropical. There's still a lot of sweet notes to it, but it has a little bit of a bitterness to it, which I like. Whereas the other one was more fruity, subtle, like we said, balanced. But this one has a little bit of a bite to it, especially on the aftertaste. I really like this, actually.
And see, this is how our palates are different when we're eating pizza, because I'm getting totally different vibes from this. For me, I agree with you. Not tropical, more citrus, but this one, like way more smooth, clean finish, where like I don't get the mouthfeel after.
Okay, see, I'm getting the bitterness after.
I'm getting more fruity out of this than I was of the other one. And again, that's probably just how it's coming off with the pizza for me, but like more fruity, less of the mouthfeel, a lot cleaner going down, and like, I don't know. I'm still trying to decide which one I like better.
I think they're for me, they're
very different.
They're different, but they're equally as smooth. Like, I wouldn't say that one's smoother than the other.
Yeah. I mean, I think this one's smoother, but like, that's not to say, like, I don't know. Some people think if it's not smooth, that's a bad thing. For me, like, that's not a negative, right? It's like, I don't know. Smooth doesn't have to just be a yes or no thing for is this a good beer or not.
Oh no, for sure. Especially people who like the hoppy IPAs. Those ain't smooth, right? The super hoppy ones, those aren't smooth. But if that's your flavor, that's what you go for. But
yeah,
no, I really enjoy this. I don't know which one I like more either. I think I like them the same for different reasons, honestly.
Well, playing off. Go ahead.
I think though I would probably be more inclined to drink this in the summer, whereas the other one it didn't really matter. I would drink it any time of the year.
I think I'd drink both.
I mean, I would, but this one, I think I'd feel more refreshed drinking this one in the summer. And I can't put
the time when people can be the most refreshed is when you'd be more refreshed?
No, like...
Brilliant. Well said.
Let me rephrase that. Something that I would want to drink while soaking in the sun, like something that would help me.
This one's more refreshing than the other one.
Okay,
there we
this
go.
one's more refreshing.
Now, going off the name Regulator, I think we've got a little bit of a debate here between who aligns with this next 7th Ave Pizza the best.
And it's not Warren G.
Not Warren G. We are going with the Lucky 7. And to those that don't know, I'm not even going to go down the whole list. If it's a meat, it's on there. Plain and simple. All the protein you can handle. Isha, which Minnesota Wild player do you think that is most likely to be the pizza of choice for?
I think probably the player with the most meat on him, and that would be the Moose.
Okay.
I was thinking Revo a little bit as well, but I was like, you know what? Moose, meat, it has to be Marcus Foligno.
Interesting, because we can all look back to the infamous picture that was on Ryan Reaves' Instagram, where he's literally feeding Moose his lunch. Actually, he's feeding him Lucky Sevens.
Yeah.
One after the other. So maybe you're right. Maybe Moose is like way more inclined. He's like, yeah, just keep giving it to me, baby. But no, I think it's Revo 100%.
Okay.
That guy, there's no one on the team that needs more protein than that fucking maniac, that animal. And also, guy brews his own beers. You know that he's absolutely slugging as much of his 7.5 brewing beer alongside that Lucky 7. Weird. 7. Catching a trend. Oh, weird. I guess Moose has 7 in his number too. Look at that.
Wow.
Moose and Revos is like two peas. Peas and carrots. But yeah, I mean, I think those two are the gimme. The other one for me, I feel like Darby Hendrickson is a dark horse.
Oh,
because you have to be fucking loading up on that Lucky 7 protein if you're going to take those fucking assaults from Dino every time the team wins. Like, do you think that Darby, like, secretly is kind of happy when the team loses because he knows that he's not about to get his ass kicked?
Yeah. That's hilarious. I love that deep cut.
When's he gonna bring a weapon? Like, one of these times he's gonna fucking snap and he's just gonna come straight for Dino's office and he's just gonna give her.
He's just sharpening like a stick, but with like the skate sharpener as like a spear. That's what he's doing at night.
How would you use a skate sharpener to sharpen a fucking graphite stick?
I don't know. I guess my mind went to wood sticks there.
Even if it was wood, a skate sharpener?
I mean,
I'd be more inclined to use a skate after it's been sharpened.
Dude, that is a badass visual right there.
Using what, Isha? What? You're going to grip it by the toque.
The toque, yes. The toque of the skate.
Not by the beanie, by the toque.
Oh, man. Well, this was incredible. And a cool can, too.
Cheers to Drastic Measures, a hopeful soon-to-be guest of the Sota Pod, but cheers to Regulator.